Darnell here, Principal Network Advisor with Legal Shield. And what an awesome year this is, 2013. And I can't believe we're coming to a close. It's December 2013, and we're going to finish strong. But in order to finish strong, you have to be strong. In order to track more, we have to become more. And so in order to be strong, I know it takes some courage, it takes some discipline, it takes for us to do some things that perhaps we otherwise wouldn't have done. You know, a lot of folks say things like, how do you become courageous? If I just had more courage. Well, to be more courageous, you got to face some fear. Otherwise, how do you know you become courageous unless you face something that allows you to have more courage? And so I'm excited for you this month because I know you can become more if you choose to become more. In fact, I can show you the strength of an organization by showing you the strength of that leader. Weak leader, weak organization. Strong leader, strong organization. And so I'm excited for you in your future organization because I know we're developing strong leaders here with Legal Shield. All the great things that are happening this month, we still have the $99 relaxed entry fee. Let's take advantage of that. Let's produce more success. You know, our success comes from producing more success. It's all about transferring leadership. It's not so much about us, it's about how many people we can help. How many people we can help with the membership, how many people we can help with the opportunity. Now, does this mean you're going to have to expand your comfort zone? Sure, it means you're going to have to expand your comfort zone. I don't want you to be naive to believe it'll just happen because you asked for it to happen. You're going to have to actually take some steps. Let's talk about that. I never forget, I was in the 8th grade, and my mom allowed me to cook donuts at home. So I took this home ec class. And the only reason I took the home ec class is because the food smelled so good in the 7th grade when I walked past the class. So I decided, I want to take home economics in the 8th grade. So I did so. They showed me how to make donuts. So I went home and I said, Mom, I learned how to make donuts. Would you mind if I make donuts at home? You know, I'm a latchkey kid and I'm home alone. She says, well, if you're sure you're going to be careful. And I said, I promise I'll be careful. Well, the donuts came out great, but something happened after that. You see, the way I grew up, you saved everything. And you even saved grease. And what you did, you took the pot that had the grease in it and you poured it into a little container because you're supposed to save your grease, except for fish grease. That's a whole other story. I saved grease. But the problem was the pot became hot. And we weren't making a whole lot of money. And so my mom's pot holders had a little hole in it. And so I threw the pot because it became hot in my hand. Well, when I threw the pot, because of physics, the pot was heavier than the grease. So the grease came back and burned my hand. 3rd-degree burn. I looked at my hand. All the skin was gone. White meat. That was it. And I just panicked. Didn't know what to do. I ran my hand under the faucet, which wasn't the right thing to do. Then I ran out the house because my neighbor was a nurse. And I knocked on the door, of course, with this hand. And so she comes to the door and she screams. That's how bad it was. She's a nurse and she screamed. And so she gets her husband and they rush him to the hospital. Long story short, my mom comes, she's all upset, and I don't remember any of this. By this time, I was under some anesthesia, and I'm asleep. But I wake up, my hand's wrapped up. So the doctor, I'll never forget this. This is in the 8th grade. The doctor said, we're going to have to put your hand in some solution, but you're going to have to continue to do that when you get home. He said, twice a day, you have to put your hand in this solution and stretch your hand every single time. And if you decide not to stretch your hand, your skin will grow without you stretching it. And when you start to stretch your hand, your skin will break because of a lack of elasticity, I guess is what he called it. So here's what happened. It pained me to do that every day. Not only did it pain me to do it every day, I had to sacrifice from going out playing with my friends. And so I didn't want to do this every day, but I had to give up something. And I had to suffer short-term pain for long-term gain. What I'm asking that you do in December, because the option was either take that pain and stretch my skin, or the doctor said if it broke my skin because I refused to do this on a day-to-day basis, then it would cause an infection and perhaps they would have to amputate my hand. So I had to make a decision, keep my hand and suffer through the pain or have my hand amputated. I'm asking that you not amputate your business in December. I'm asking that you work hard through the pain. I know you may be uncomfortable with speaking with family and friends. Listen, I was uncomfortable with being broke. I was uncomfortable with giving up my dream. So I decided to go after my dream, suffer through the short-term pain for the long-term gain. Set some goals in December so you can reap harvest in January. The average person, they wait until January, then they start sowing seed. I'm asking that you sow seed in December so we can reap the harvest in January. Do what everyone else is not willing to do so you can have what no one else will have. Congratulations on taking advantage of December. Set some private business receptions. Set some sit-downs. Who cares if no one shows up? That's not Legal Shield's fault. It's their fault. It's their opportunity that they missed out on. Not your fault.
There are people who are looking. The power of one. One person can change your entire business. Let's find that one this month by introducing self. God bless you all. Much success to you all, and I'll see you all in the new year.